First of all, let's remind ourselves immediately. Ibn Sina, a great Islamic philosopher, believed in the power of intuition and the wisdom of silence. Understanding that not everything we think or experience needs to be shared with the world, he often cautioned his patients about this. We discovered some fundamental principles in Ibn Sina's works that enrich our lives, nourish our souls, and shape our behavior for the better. I firmly believe that these principles not only make us more conscious individuals, but also help us lead happier and more meaningful lives. Let's explore together the 8 principles that Ibn Sina taught us, emphasizing the pursuit of wisdom and inner strength and the importance of keeping them to ourselves. Ibn Sina, a philosopher who highlights inner strength and resilience, has a philosophical view that emphasizes not speaking ill of ourselves. He emphasizes the importance of avoiding self-complaints, as even acknowledging our thoughts can lead to diminishing our self-esteem. The purpose of this solid stance is to preserve our self-confidence and mental health. Think about it. When we indulge in thoughts like, "I'm terrible at this," or "I'll never be good enough," we actually lose our self-respect. Such negative self-assessments can weaken our motivation and hinder our personal development. To embrace this solid wisdom, we must pay attention to our inner dialogue and make an effort to remember our potential and abilities rather than belittling ourselves. Saying, "I am capable of accomplishing this task, and maybe not immediately, but eventually I will succeed," can guide us on this journey. Another topic that Ibn Sina frequently touches upon in his texts is what I want to tell you. In a letter to Ibn Rushd, Ibn Sina mentions that he focuses on personal development advice, humility, and inner growth. He emphasizes that we should refrain from loudly proclaiming these efforts and allow our actions and achievements to be the real evidence. Personal development should be done for ourselves, not for the applause of others. Boasting about our continuous progress can diminish our sincerity and motivation. With his statement, "Actions speak louder than words," Hippocrates reminds us that true wisdom lies in tangible changes in our behavior, character, and mindset. Especially in classical philosophical texts of Islam, they emphasize that personal development should be a quiet and steadfast pursuit. In this journey, we should focus on our personal growth by working diligently in the background rather than declaring our intentions. This also leads to inspiring beneficial results for others. While Ibn Sina emphasizes that this process should progress with humility, Hippocrates points out the importance of moderation, especially in all aspects of life, including eating and drinking habits. Especially, thinkers like Kindi emphasize the importance of discipline and self-control in both professional success and life in general. According to the philosopher Kindi, excessive indulgence can lead to negative effects on both the body and the mind, and moderation is a fundamental principle. Avoiding excess is important for both physical and mental health. Behaviors such as overeating or excessive drinking may provide short-term pleasures, but bring physical and mental burdens in the long run. Islamic thought suggests preserving both physical and mental health based on balance and moderation. The ancient philosopher Plato once conveyed eternal wisdom that continues to resonate in today's fast-paced, talkative world. In his book, The Republic, Plato says, "You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, so listen more than you speak." Being a good listener strengthens both personal and professional relationships and offers learning opportunities. Plato's advice emphasizes the importance of listening more than speaking. This shows respect and wisdom and helps establish deep connections. Especially when we read Ibn Sina's texts, we see that he highlights the risks of excessive focus on the future. Hippocrates says, "Accepting the uncontrollable aspects of life is the key to happiness." Happiness lies in letting go of worrying about things beyond our control. Striving to control every aspect of our lives leads to unnecessary stress and unhappiness. Ibn Sina's texts suggest focusing on the present and doing our best now. Instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, we can shape our future by evaluating the present moment. This philosophy teaches us to accept the unpredictable aspects of life and consciously choose our responses. Ibn Sina and Hippocrates emphasize the importance of controlling our reactions and attitudes. While we may not be able to control external events, we can control how we react to them. This brings peace and satisfaction in the face of uncertainties. These valuable classical texts teach us to let go of worrying about the future and to accept the unpredictability of life, thereby reducing our mental burden. Yes, my friends, in harmony with the teachings of Ibn Sina and Hippocrates, this philosophy encourages us to focus on what we can control. This way, we can find more happiness and peace. It also emphasizes the importance of gratitude. Recognizing the value of life and what we have reminds us to avoid ingratitude. Ingratitude manifests as a tendency not to see or appreciate good things and can lead to problems in social relationships. Expressing gratitude strengthens positive relationships and makes people feel valued. It contributes to a healthier and more satisfying lifestyle as one of Ibn Sina's fundamental principles. By developing gratitude and refraining from complaining, we can actually lead a happier life. Being grateful means recognizing the goodness around you, which both strengthens positive relationships and enriches your own life. As emphasized by Ibn Rushd, our happiness depends on our internal thought patterns. Complaining often creates an endless cycle and creates a sense of victimization. This can lead to stress and disappointment. Constant complaining can strain our relationships and spread negative energy. In contrast, focusing on the positive rather than complaining can improve your mental health, reduce stress, and increase emotional resilience. A positive mindset strengthens your relationships and helps you be more productive in your work. Not complaining allows you to appreciate the good things in your life more and leads to more satisfaction and happiness. As Ibn Sina pointed out, remember that the key to happiness lies within us and in our way of thinking, my friends. An important aspect of this philosophy is selective silence, knowing when to speak and when to remain silent, which brings significant benefits in personal development and relationships with others. Equipped with the profound insights we have gained from these classical texts on our life journey, we have reached the end here. Yes, my friends, before we end our video, I want to touch on one point. Actually, Ibn Sina's philosophical approach will help us understand how to manage our responses to external events, our sense of gratitude, and our internal thoughts. Also, under the guidance of thinkers such as Ibn Sina, Ibn Rushd, and Hippocrates, we have learned to reduce our habit of complaining, increase our awareness, and embrace a positive mindset. Most importantly, in this video, by understanding the importance of selective silence and focusing on internal thoughts, we have realized that we can establish a more harmonious relationship with both ourselves and our surroundings. At the end of this journey, we encourage you to continue learning, exploring, and enriching your life with the wisdom offered by this philosophy. Stay strong and listen to your inner voice.